So my first testimony is about my mother. My mother has been sick for the past 23 years. I was quite young. I had to start hawking to help with bills. She was asthmatic. She had pneumonia. She was battling fatty liver. A lot of things were wrong. And we were just 8 of us, my parents and 6 of us, in one room, a leaking roof. So we could not afford her medicine. So I started hawking so that I would be able to be buying her inhalers and other things. Fast forward to this year. She was supposed to visit me in Abuja. I had nothing. I didn't know how to tell her not to come because she was excited to come. It's the first time she's visiting me since I relocated to Abuja 5 years ago. So I found a way. She came. And I saw my mom. She was a shadow of herself, carrying a big bag filled with drugs. All these years, I was just concerned about God giving me money to buy drugs. I didn't really think of asking God to heal her. My salary, I borrowed just to buy drugs. I smile every day. I make people call me Chidima Odogu that smiles all the time, but nobody knows what I was going through. When my parents call me on phone, my mind flies because I know it's one negativity or the other I have to pay for. So she came to my house. I got angry in my spirit. That night, I played, "Oh Lord, show me mercy." Then I called her. I said, "I know we're strong in our church. We know what we believe in. But can you open your heart to this prayer? That one day I will tell you how I joined this prayer." So she accepted and we prayed. On that Friday, we came here. After the prayers, I told her, "Mommy, climb this altar. Pray to God. Tell him that you will not take these drugs anymore." We came with the bag full of drugs. So she prayed. I prayed. My friend, we prayed. We went home. I tell her not to take the drugs anymore. That if God will watch you gasping for breath, let him watch you. If it's how he's going to take you, he should, because I'm tired. So we waited for a miracle. We didn't see, but my mom, traveling back to the east, normally I'll spend hundreds of thousands buying drugs. I said, "No. You're going to use this money, you will shop for yourself. You will look beautiful. I'm not buying drugs anymore." So my mom left. Getting home, within a week, she called me, that was in July, that she's running down the staircase. She didn't notice that her knee and ankle pain were gone. I was happy, but that wasn't the miracle I needed. So during the UK conference, I joined online. We were praying. When the woman with 2 clutch was testifying, I say, "God, please, I bring my mother to this altar in UK, perfect her healing." Then the lady on black dress that was mentioning sickness is reversed. I keyed in for my mom too. Then on Monday morning, my mom called, and the first thing she said was, "What God cannot do." I screamed, "Does not exist." I left my office, went to where I could shout. She said, "Mom, this is the gift I got for visiting your house in Abuja." She said, "I'm in the hospital now. Asthma reversed." She said, "Pneumonia reversed. Fatty liver reversed. Severe cough reversed. Knee and ankle pain reversed." I could not shout. I just fell on my knees. I busted out crying. Then I said I will be here to testify. Then my second testimony, I'm a single mother. When my son turned 3, I began to have this trance. I can stand like this and I'm gone. The next thing I'm seeing is trailer crushing my child or a bullet hitting him. Everything was about death. It got so bad last year that one day, it was, this thing has been a torture for 12 years. One day, I came back from work. I wanted to drop my bag, and it happened again. I saw my son with a bag load of dollars. He said, "Mommy, take this, that this will be enough for you for the rest of your life, that you will not suffer again." And I was like, "Where did you get this bag of money? I cannot even carry what you're carrying." He said, "Mommy, take it." And the next thing I heard a knock on the door, I went and I saw them carrying my son's corpse, still in the trance. And I asked them, "What happened? Who is this?" They said, "It's your son." I said, "Never, it cannot be my son." And I've been seeing these things a lot every day for 12 years. Then I told them to get out. They were not listening. I became aggressive. I became violent. I said, "Take that corpse out of this place. He's not my son." So they left. I've lived in fear. For years, I don't let my son go out. I don't let him go to the field. He loves football too much. I don't let him go to play. I don't let him go to people's houses. I just have to guard him all the time. He goes to school and I'm not at rest. So I kept on praying last year, around July, August. I finished my midnight prayer, then I went to sleep. I was just adjusting my pillow when a figure came in. I didn't see the face, but it was wearing a cotton-colored shirt and a brown combat. And he just tapped me like I said, "I'm not sleeping, what do you want?" He said, "Join the fire altar in the morning." I didn't know what fire altar was. So in the morning, I just prayed. I said, "God, lead me to the fire altar. I'm tired. I'm exhausted. I've never lived like a young girl before. I've just been carrying burden all my life. I want to rest." So that morning, I went to YouTube. I didn't know what I wanted to do, and I stumbled on NSPPD. I just heard, "If you're in this fire altar," I didn't know what it was. So I started making calls. "Do you know where fire altar is?" They said, "It's Streams of Joy." I said, "Where is Streams of Joy?" They told me I can follow online. I followed that day. I kept on following until May 16th this year. It was on the 15th that I had that my son giving me dollar issue. So in the morning of 16th, I was angry with God. So I looked at heaven. I said, "Any blessing you will give me in exchange of my son, hold it and leave my son for me. My son cannot die and I will have money and I will get rich. No. So if you know you're going to take him, keep whatever blessing you have for me." So I was praying, trying to pray. I couldn't concentrate, so I dropped the phone, but I didn't log out of NSPPD link. So the next thing I heard was, "You are here. You've been having perpetual fear that your son would die. The Lord said I should tell you that nothing will happen to your son."
Hear me, I don't know who you are. You have been having perpetual fear that your son will die. The devil is a liar. Hear me, your son will not die.
So I couldn't shout. I wept. I cried. Brethren, from that day till today, I've never been in that trance again. No fear anymore. My son now goes to the field to play ball with other kids. I let him go out and I'm not scared. I have come to give all the glory to God. And my final testimony, I've been having financial miracles since I joined NSPPD altar. Before, I had to borrow to join to my salary to buy my mom's drugs and to help my few other siblings that were dependent. But since I joined the altar, it's been from one favor. Somebody can call you and say, God asked me, I had a leading to do something for you. And they will send me money. And my business, my job, I was being highly favored. So I've come here to give all glory to God. And to say, Papa, thank you. You don't know what you took away from me. I could not fall in love. I could not marry anybody with the load I had. I just felt, who would you give this burden to? So I stayed on my own, raising my only son. But today, you have made it that I'm not spending my salary on drugs anymore. Like I can actually have salary and do something meaningful with it. Thank you.
I don't like the way you are celebrating God. You can celebrate Him much better. Give Him all the glory. Give Him all the praise. To the God that does wonders without numbers. To the God that breaks every negativity.